everybody, today I'm here with special guest Ryan Graudin, and we're celebrating her newest novel, Invictus. So I am super excited about this book, and the cover is gorgeous, and I love the storyline. So do you want to kind of explain what it's about?
So my elevator pitch for Invictus is basically, it's like Doctor Who meets Firefly.
It's so cool!
Slash Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's basically, I'm such a big fan of both fandoms, like Whovians and Brand Coats, and so it was my fangirl ode to both of those shows and marrying both. But it's about a crew of time-traveling thieves who go back in history to steal antiquities that won't be missed. And so, for example, they pull a heist on the Titanic and they have to steal a jeweled book called the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam before the boat sinks because it sank in real life. And then they go back to the Library of Alexandria and steal manuscripts of like that burned in the fires and stuff like that.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I love the way you explained it because when I first heard about Invictus, I was like, oh my gosh, this book is about everything that I ever wanted, but what is it about? Like, it's almost like there's so much it's about that it's hard to narrow down to like, one sentence or elevator pitch. I actually talk about Zenith being like a mix between Guardians of the Galaxy meets Firefly, but with the Amazonians of Wonder Woman. So it's kind of like similar types of plots where like, there's a gang of thieves or like pirates.
It's
in
so
my
fun
case.
writing crews.
It's so fun because each one of the characters are so just engaging and fun. You have to really mold them to your liking. Yeah. Do you ever relate to one of your characters a little bit more than the others?
So people ask me like who, because there's 5 main characters in Invictus and you get each of their vantage points like with each chapter. And I loved all of them, but my absolute favorite one to write was Imogen, and her job on the ship, she's the ship's historian, and so she has to study.
I love her already.
So she has to study all of the times that they go back to make sure like that they don't mess anything up. And her job is to like dress them up. So she like puts together all of their wardrobes and everything. And she's just like a ray of sunshine, eternal optimist. She chalks her hair a different color every single day, and she has a pet red panda named Saffron.
Oh my god.
So she's basically like my subversion of the manic pixie dream girl trope.
So today we're going to be playing a very fun game of Would You Rather. I have some very interesting questions for her. Some of them I pulled from Twitter, and then some of them I pulled from online, and then some of them I pulled from my head. So we're going to see how this goes. It may be a giant like crazy storm of awesomeness, but let's see. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is, would you rather never read or write again? Isn't it hard?
Yeah, that's really hard. I would actually probably say never read, because if I could never write again, I would literally explode.
No, it's like all the stories are sweltering within.
Yeah, but I feel like you can still ingest stories in like television format and movie format, so you would still be able to like get your input of stories, just maybe not with words. And then you can still do your output.
Hey, it's like never read, but you can listen to audiobooks.
Yeah.
There's loopholes nowadays! I love that. Okay, would you rather kill off your favorite main character or kill off 3 side characters?
Well, I could do either, really.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
they all have their importance.
I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but I have done the former before, and so...
Oh my god! I feel like every author either goes through that time where they're like, okay, do I kill off one of the main characters? Like, I recently encountered that where I told Lindsay we would not be killing off one of my favorite characters in Zenith, and then I came to a point where I was like, but so-and-so has to die in order for the story to make sense and move forward.
You reach that point exactly where you're like, the story demands it, and am I willing to make that sacrifice as the author? Because I think sometimes readers think that we're just doing it gleefully, be like, blood, ha ha ha, tears, ha ha.
Many authors that I know, they cry.
Yeah, I sobbed. I'm just like,
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
It's like an author's personal torture chamber.
Yeah.
Their own writing.
Yeah. So we're doing it for the story, not to make you cry.
Just sometimes to make you cry.
Yes.
Okay, so this one's pretty interesting because I've been seeing a lot on Twitter recently about how authors write. Not necessarily how they write, like knows whether they plot or they pants beforehand, but actually how they type. So would you rather only type with your pinkies or thumbs?
I'm like trying to figure out the logistics. Probably, I feel like pinkies, because like you would have more of a reach. Like with your thumb, you'd have to keep turning, and I feel like that would hurt your wrists after a while.
That is even more than they already do. Okay, so this one's pretty fun. I think I may know your answer, but I may be surprised. So would you rather time travel forward into the future or back in time?
So I feel like there's pros and cons to both.
Yes.
Back in time would be very smelly.
I know, people don't notice that, like, they did not use, irrigation systems or, they use chamber pots that they would literally put on their bedside tables. It's really grody.
Yeah, and people didn't shower.
Vaccines weren't a thing.
Yeah,
germs weren't a thing.
You would die. But so if you had like the proper protections, so like the crew of the Invictus, they have their ship, they get inoculated, they have all of these like things that they do beforehand to get ready for it. So if I could do that, then I would go back in time and easy in, easy out, go see things. But I also think it would be interesting to go to the future and see what happens.
Yes.
So probably the past. fast.
Yeah. Would you rather skateboard across Europe or scooter? Like scooter as in like pushing with your legs.
Pushing with your
Scooter,
legs.
not like the
Or
electric
skateboarding.
scooter.
I feel like I would get less injured if I scootered.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like going across like mountains on like these little like wheels and then like
Be like it's like wolf by wolf, but
yeah,
a
I know,
scooter.
that's what I was
Like,
thinking. I'm like, yo, motorcycles are way too easy.
yeah, exactly. No, if I had
But
to
actually,
skateboard,
no.
I would fall over and
Yeah,
die in the
yeah.
first mile.
So would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of anyone but yourself?
Could you change anything?
Yes, you
just
could. You
know
can
it?
manipulate the time that you see 10 minutes into the future of.
Probably everyone else, so you could. There's a loophole. You could see the futures of everyone around you, and if you were near them, you could be like, well, that's also my future too, and then you could be an amazing superhero and like
Yes.
help people.
Would you rather live your entire life in a virtual reality where all your wishes are granted or in the real world?
So like, would you rather be in Ready Player One?
Pretty much.
Basically.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Reading that book, I was like, it would be really cool because they have like the Firefly universe in it, and
Yes.
like he can go to all the different worlds. So I think
It's
that
so
would
cool.
be fun. But
Yeah.
I feel, I would opt for like real life though, because
Yeah.
I like moving around and
Yeah.
exercising.
Next one, which is second to last, is would you rather live without the internet or live without AC and heating? I know, is that awful?
How do you choose?
I know.
I think it would be hard to live without the internet for like the first month, like while you're
Yeah.
detoxing.
Yeah.
But I live down in Charleston, South Carolina, and so like winters, like
You're
it
okay,
would get
yeah.
chilly. But like being in the summer there without air conditioning,
You're gonna
is,
die.
Yeah, it's really
It's really
miserable.
hot, yeah.
I don't know how the ladies of old did it in their like massive dresses and
I
like,
feel bad for
their
them.
corsets and couldn't. That's why they were always fainting.
Yep.
Making
Oh,
the smelling salts.
they weren't
Yeah.
squeaky, so the newest bachelor comes in. They were squinting
like,
because
"I
they were
can't
hot.
breathe."
The next one's kind of funny, and I actually got this one from Twitter. And this one is: would you rather have your name misspelled on your book or change the cover to an alpaca smiling?
I probably misspelled because
Yeah.
I feel like people wouldn't notice with my
I know.
last name, you know? Like,
Yeah,
they'd be
yeah.
like, oh, like...
Like I would I think that there's like you can still like misspell the name, so it still pronounces correctly, but it's slightly just different. Like I could do like Sasha with a C and instead of an S, like in the center.
It still gets the, like, general
Yeah.
idea across.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Sasha wrote
But
that.
now alpaca smiling, people will be like, what the heck is this book
Yeah, it
about?
doesn't
But
sell
I'm not-
anything,
I don't
yeah.
know. Like in your book cover for Invictus is so gorgeous. I don't think that an alpaca is quite worthy.
No, I
but
don't think it
alpacas
would
are
really...
worthy.
Maybe a red panda smile.
That'd be
Maybe
cute.
that would sell.
Well, thank you so much for being here,
Yeah.
Ryan. I'm so excited to be doing your event tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to have so much fun at Trident Bookstore. Guys, definitely go check out our book. I'll be linking it down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!